many of the knowledge seekers have started seeing the separation, seeing and understanding the separation of the soul of the man by seeing their own body lying where they can see the life in a different way, watching down and looking down. And one stupid guy in Esfahan said to the other knowledge seekers who reached the point of maturity as a family, your third eye has opened and the aliens come to get you. Don't forget, this guy is part of the same group as works with Israelis. So it comes to one understanding. Many of you will go to the next phase of the understanding where you're aware of leaving your physical body, but in a very generous and kind way. In a way, for the first time, you see what happens to you in the realm of physicality when you go to sleep. Now that you have elevated the soul of the man and you have elevated the soul of the physicality through the use of the ganses, gradually the strength of this allows you to reach the strength that you will see your own soul. You see, in a way, your own physicality. A number of knowledge seekers have reached this point in the past few weeks. Witnessing their own physical life. This is exactly what happens to you when you die. But now you have the control of it. Now you're learning that I can be out of it, I can fix it, get rid of Corona, and go back into it. Because my energy, my power is more in the dimension of the soul of the man. Those of you who go to the steps of the flight, very few of you will reach to the flight to the Creator. In that process, you bear a child of the Creator with you to start a new cycle. And in the process of those of you who see your physical life, you will take the next step. That you learn how to travel the depth of the universe, and at the same time, when a need is, to come in and live within the soul of the physicality to protect the soul, or to stay out to protect the physicality that no one can touch it. In a way, for the first time as a human race, you can carry the body of the physicality within the structure of the soul of the man, that you never see the end, or what you call the death of the man. In so many ways, there's never been a death. And in so many ways, there is always an end of a visit to a position and to move on. The first time this was explained to man was some 2,000 years ago on the crucifixion of the Christ. But the man did not understand that Sunday was the day of his crucifixion. He was put in the physical pain. You call it the Corona. He learned in that process to go to his soul and come off the cross and walk as another man you call resurrection. Today, I teach you the resurrection. Today, you have been taught about resurrection. It was hidden in the books that the man cannot understand, but now the knowledge of the man after 2,000 years is so much that he can understand about the resurrection of the soul of the man to the dimension of physicality. In reality, as I said before, you took the matter into a nano, into a gans, and then you took that gans in a composition of its structure, and you made the physicality of any matter which you wanted. There is no difference between this and resurrection. We took the body of the man, we put it through its own structure of the pain and energy dimensions. We call it a krona, or we allowed it through the pain to mature, to understand the separation of the soul and conversion to any matter state as it needs according to the space and time. The man called the Christ walked out of the cross and became a normal man and traveled through the land to south of France and to Spain. And he lived a normal life as a man. So, for the first time, man in this condition of krona has been put through the pain of feeling it, the same as the Christ did, and he took to his soul. And then he manifests himself as a man who was recognized in the same dimension of physicality by Mary, and they took to the boats and land across the seas to live a normal life. Soon, the daughter of Christ's blood will be known to mankind. As he left the same, the bloodline goes through the female. Now you understand. The understanding of the krona was to bring mankind to such a process of pain that he understands the power of his soul and understand the position of the transition to the matter state. Last Thursday was the birth of Mahdi, and last Sunday was crucifixion of Christ. The day of resurrection within 3 days. Understand the knowledge, not the magic. Apply the knowledge and don't become a magician.